Hi guys, this is Athulya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna do a house tour, and this time it's different because this time we are living in an independent home. Last time when I did this, we were living in an apartment in Coburn Central. Now, this independent home is in one of the southern suburbs. The nearest station to this home is Auburn Grove. So I'm going to talk about the prices, the standard home and how it looks, and basically compare living in an apartment versus living in an independent home. Now, the purpose of this video is for you to understand what can you expect in a property in Perth. So now, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm doing a voiceover because you really cannot hear my sound as it was raining and it was quite windy as well. So today we're going to do a home tour, and this is a standard home which is 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, situated in one of the southern suburbs of Perth. Like I said, the nearest station is Auburn Grove. So as you enter, you have a double garage, you have a driveway and a double garage wherein you can easily park 2 cars. And you also have a small garden which is not in its best shape. But then this is the main door through which you can actually get inside the home. So as you enter, there is a long hallway, and this is how most of the homes in Perth or in Australia are. You usually get this sort of a hallway, and then you'll have rooms on both sides. Now, this is a standard 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom home. So now come on in. So as you enter, this is a long hallway, and then you have rooms on both the sides, and our hall, the living area, the kitchen is towards the end. So let's go line by line. So once you get in, this is the first door, and this is the door from the garage. So once you park your car, you can directly enter the home. And then towards this side is our spare bedrooms. This is our bedroom number 2. This is relatively a small bedroom. And like I've mentioned in my previous video, very few homes here actually have the ceiling fan. So we have a pedestal fan for our daily use. Now, this is relatively a small bedroom, and we have the wardrobe, which is full size and has mirror on top, which is great. And then here you have the bathroom and the toilet. We have separate bathroom and toilet. So this is the bathroom. We have a shower space here, a vanity area which has a huge mirror, which is great. And then we have the toilet, which is basic. And then we have the second room, and this is my work room. This is where I sit and do my work, and I also create content for this channel sitting here. Now, when I look outside of my window, this is what I see. And today is a rainy day, so it's cold and it's quite windy as well. And even this room has a long glass mirror wardrobe, which is great. So we've covered this part, and now let's go to our master bedroom. So this is our master bedroom. Again, here we have a lot of space, and like I said, the other 2 rooms are relatively really small, so that's why they have made this room quite big. Now here again you have a very big wardrobe. Although we don't have a lot of racks inside, it's just one rack where you can hang your clothes, but then again you do have a lot of storage space. And then towards this side we have the bathroom. Now here we have 2 wash basins for the couple, and you have a shower area, and you also have a separate toilet. So after that we move back to the hallway, and here you have the laundry room. At the moment, we only have a washer, and if you have a dryer, you can keep it on top of this. And then you have a sink, and then here you have some storage, full storage, and here you have a back door through which you can go outside of the. There are a lot of homes on this street, and they are constructed pretty close, so you don't have a lot of space in between two homes. So that's why you see the roof of the home which is next to us. Now let's move back to the hall. Now this is our hall and living area, the dining area, and our kitchen. So this is our kitchen area. So the apartment where we lived in, the one that I showed in my last home tour video, we had induction cooktop. Here we have a normal gas cooktop, which is great. And then we have the standard oven. And this is the door to our pantry. And then here you have a dishwasher, a sink space, and a lot of storage here as well. And now this is the bench top where you can sit and have food. Other than that, this is the pantry storage space, which is really great because you can store a lot of items in here. One thing that I love about this place is the TV is there, so you can actually watch TV while you are prepping your dinner or your meal. So that's something that I really love. And then here we do have some extra space here as well, so you can actually have your dining table and everything here. Now as you come inside, this is the actual dining area and then the living area. So this is about the interior of the home. And now from here you can actually go out. We do have a little bit of backyard space as well. But at the moment it's raining, so I'm not gonna take you out. But then we do have a little bit of space here and all the four sides of the home. So we just got done with our home tour, and now I'm sitting at the kitchen area at the bench top. Now let's talk about the prices. Now here in Perth, a standard independent home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with double garage. Now at this point the prices are quite high. So if you want to rent an independent home like this, then it would cost somewhere around $650 to $700 a week. Now again, this also depends on the area where you're looking. Now like I mentioned, this is one of the southern suburbs. The nearest station to this suburb is Auburn Grove. So around this area, these sort of homes you'll get for $650 to $700 a week at the moment in the current market. Now, if you are planning to buy a home like this, then in the current market, this is going to cost you around $650K to $750K. And that's basically because the demand is really, really high. Now, if I compare living in an apartment versus living in an independent home, what I'm going to say is, in an independent home, you obviously have a lot more space. And if you're really interested in gardening or you like outdoor sort of hangouts and things like that, then an independent home would be really, really great. An apartment usually has confined space, and then the hallway and everything is shared, so you cannot have any private activities. Another thing that I've noticed is people who have family and kids, they always choose independent homes over apartments. Reason being, this has a lot of space. And most of these suburbs are ideal for families. They are very well maintained and you will have access to a lot of parks. Most of them would be in walkable distance. And these parks are great for kids to play, for having picnics. And then most of these parks also have barbecue facilities as well. Also, when your parents come to visit you, these are great for their evening walks, morning walks, and also meeting new people. Now, I personally like apartments more. because I am a person who was brought up in Mumbai and I have lived in apartments my entire life. So I kind of like that sort of a living more, because when you're living in an independent home, although you do have neighbors and everybody, but again, you do feel a little lonely in a very big house if you're staying alone. So that is something that I have noticed. But again, like I said, there are pros and cons of both living in an apartment and living in an independent home. Another thing that I've noticed living in the suburbs is during the night, you literally see nobody around, which is weird because there are people in all of the homes nearby and it's really quiet, and you have that peace of mind because there is no sound. So some people like that. So if you are somebody who likes quiet, peaceful, calm sort of a living, then I would say suburbs are better. But when you're living in an apartment, you'll definitely hear sounds from the neighboring flats and all of that. So I kind of feel that it never gets extremely quiet. I think those were the main comparisons that I wanted to do. Another thing to mention is most of these independent homes have inbuilt aircon system, which keeps you warm when it's cold and keeps you cold when it's really hot outside. So that's great. And then you also have your fire alarm and the regular stuffs, which I have mentioned in my previous video. If you haven't seen that video yet, then I'm gonna link it up here. And this is one of the most popular videos on my channel. And on that video, I have actually spoken about the rental markets and the rates when it comes to apartments. So I shot that video last year in the month of May. Now this year in the month of June, the prices have increased quite a bit. So last year when we were living in that apartment, so we were paying about $500 a week. But this year, the rent in the same area is around 580 to 600. So it has increased quite a bit. Now, if you want to really compare the apartment and independent home, then probably after watching this video, you can check out that video. I think that's all what I wanted to cover in this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And also let me know what kind of video would you like to watch on this channel. Now, thank you so much for watching. This is me, Athulya Nair, signing off. Ciao.